Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we're reading collective energies, my lovies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We are so honored, grateful, and thankful, my lovies, to be here with all of you. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, and everyone in between, my lovies. My goodness, we are growing, we are flowing, we are popping, we are popping. I like it. And for some of you, you're stop dropping and for some of you, you're stop dropping and rolling. For some of you, some type of fire prevention or fire hazard training. But for some of you, you're pop locking and dropping. I love it. Let's do it all, my lovies. I love it. Let's do it, Paul. Welcome, my darlings. Welcome. We are so honored and we're grateful to be this channel for you. For those of you who are new, I feel like you're getting a gist. If you were brought here, you probably have a gist of what this is. Your sister friend is a psychic medium. I am a channeler. I was born with the gift of clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and a whole bunch of other things. Spirit has blessed your sister friend, as Spirit has blessed so many others before me, because Spirit adores me, my lovey. Spirit adores all of us. Spirit has blessed us with the gift of prophesizing, of seeing what is to come, and giving us the appropriate downloads necessary to support us on this journey. It's not to say that Spirit's going to give us everything right away, because that would negate the fact of having to live through an experience, because that's why we all came here. Whether we remember or not, we all chose to come here. And have no fear, that's why we're here, my lovies. And I work with the beautiful tarot, the oracles, my lovies, because my spirits, our spirits, they're all ours. They are all for the one, and one for all and all for one. So welcome, my lovies. Welcome to this experience, because this is an experience. This is not for entertainment purposes. We are receiving real energies. Energies are real, my lovies. In our mechanical society dominated by a certain force, we like to think very logically, but energies are real, my lovey. Spirits are real. God is real, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to heal that for some. But welcome, my lovies. Welcome, welcome. We're so honored to be your channel. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected as you are to the all in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. My lovies! My lovies, for those that have been here for a while, you know how your sister friend does. I like to eat a little snack or breakfast right before starting this, because it makes sense. So I just had breakfast. Excuse me, my lovies. My lovies! Somebody won yesterday! So we have another winner. My lovies. We still have 2 pairs of tickets. We have 2 pairs left, my lovies. Okay, so we already have 2 winners. We will be announcing the winners once everything is done. We got 2 winners, my lovies. You've won, my lovies. You've won. You've won, my lovies. You've won. So we're doing a subscriber raffle at 6,500 subscribers about a week ago. Now it's going on to more about a week and a half ago. 6,500 subscribers triggered a raffle. Spirit told us that's what we needed to do. So we are raffling off. We still have 2 pairs of tickets left. So 2 pairs of tickets left. We're raffling off 2 pairs of tickets to the LA Fashion Week Festival. Your sister friend is going to be in the LA Wicca. For some of you playing with Wicca. Someone's playing with Wicca. The chief of police, Archangel Michael, has a bone to pick with the chief of police. Take that how it resonates. They were giving me some intense downloads last night. the chief of police could be in an inner fight trying to take that out on the world or on an innocent person or on innocent people, period. And Archangel Michael has had it with the chief of police. Just to give you perspective for those who may not know, like, so what does that actually mean in like 3D way? If you are a chief of police, Archangel Michael would be equivalent to the commander-in-chief of all of the armies. Not just one, the United States Army, the army in Iraq, the army in Iran, everything is coming in for a reason. This would be like the commander-in-chief, almost sitting next to like the global leader. So it's like whoever you consider to be like the global superpower that dominates all of the armies, that would be like Archangel Michael. A chief of police is going against that. This chief of police is really cocky though, so they may actually, they're really stocky too, and they're stalking you for some of you. They may think that this chief of police really needs to see a shrink. It's almost like soprano energy. They're showing me the soprano. They may actually see a shrink, but they're not getting anything out of it. The shrink is bought. The shrink doesn't really, I don't know. This is what's coming in. I'm seeing The Sopranos. You remember the show The Sopranos when he would go and he would see the shrink, but it's like nothing changed. He would still do his bullshit. It's like nothing changed. There's something there. Someone may need a spiritual shrink and maybe an exorcism too. But this chief of police is very cocky, very arrogant before the gods. And I don't think they know what they're messing with. I think this is way out of someone's leagues. I don't care if they're the chief of police, the president of the United States. Even, you know, years ago, I found out that different presidents, they all have their spiritual practice. And some of them actually turn to more spiritual systems. And I found that fascinating. I don't know. Someone's hating. Anyways, Archangel Michael, we're going to explore that in a second. But for those that does not apply to, if you want to participate in the raffle, my lovies, so all you have to do is guess the number. So today it's going to be between 1 and 28. The number today is going to be between 1 and 28. So your sister friend is going to be at the LA Fashion Week Festival. I will be actually a model in the show. And then there's going to be a bag that I'm going to give away as well for the winners. And if you are in the LA area, if you can make it, right? If you can't, don't it's curious. I donated once to a GoFundMe in Gabon because I knew the people, I knew the NGO, and I wanted to support them. And they were like, "Don't harass yourself. If you can't, don't harass yourself." And that just came in. NGOs could be significant for some. Gabon could be significant for some. Africa could be significant. Saint Nick, significant for some. You go into Africa in Christmas, or Christmas in Africa for some is coming in, or something that has to do with Christmas and Africa, or Africans. And I'm getting Afrikaans, like South Africa for some. But don't harass yourself either, my lovies. Don't make it a thing if you can't show up. It's okay. There will be more giveaways. At 10,000 we're gonna do a giveaway as well, but that's going to be for readings. But this one's a special giveaway. I want to do special giveaways like this because your sister friend always gets blessed with so many different things, and so why not, my lovies? I have different experiences, different gifts that spirit gives us, and I want to share them with you. So because I adore you, my lovies. So again, the number is between 1 and 28 if you want to attend the LA Fashion Week Festival. It's going to be great. It's going to be such a fun experience. And again, I'm giving away pairs of tickets, so you could bring a friend, you could bring your loved one, you could bring your significant other, you could bring your brother, your sister, a cousin, whoever you want to bring. Yeah, so good luck, my lovies. Yay. The energy's shifted today, because yesterday when the good luck came in, it came in with a very different energy. So my lovies, also, thank you for your super chats, my lovies. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your GoFundMe contributions. Thank you for your bookings, my lovies. Thank you for doing this work with us, co-creating this work. Thank you for your comments, my lovies. Thank you for sharing your stories. Yesterday I read a comment, and I Corrine. It's about Corinthians. Maybe for some of you, someone has to check out Corinthians to help them through a situation. Someone's going through a tough situation. You know, I feel for those who, you know, people take advantage of, especially when you love certain people or you feel like you can trust them, and before you know it, they you know, something about mistaken identity and something about stolen identity. But that was the gist. Someone left a few actually left a comment like that yesterday. You know, and so I feel for you, my lovies. I mean, I feel for you. I literally feel for you, or for a piece of you. I can't feel everything for you. That's yours to process and to alchemize, so that you use the tension to manifest destiny. But I feel for you anyway, my lovies, because as someone who has been challenged in her life quite a bit, I feel like it was worth it. But there were certain times where I'm like, Spirit, what the heck? Why? This is a little too much, don't you think? Don't you think, my lovies? And they're like, just keep going, our spiritual shrink. On y va. Thank you for coming here, my lovies. Again, thank you for watching the videos. Again, I say thank you because that's what we say in our society, but it's beyond the things. I feel you. It's like a feeling. I feel you, my lovies. I'm again, people that watch the whole video is crazy to me. It's the amount of people. Again, I check out the algorithms. We're sterile. Someone sterile, my lovies. Jesus. Will Ferrell. Someone sterile. We are still 30% of the viewers are men and 70% of the viewers are women. There was a time where we were a little bit more like, we were like 45, 55. Then we shifted a little bit more to like 40, 60. And now over the last couple of months, we've stayed consistent at around 30 and 70. 30% are viewers, 30% are male viewers, 70% are female viewers. Quite interesting. I'm still impressed with that. I'll take that. I like that. We have a good spread around the age groups. We have all age groups except for 18, less than 18, because this is literally an 18 plus channel. I put it in the, every time I upload the daily reads, I put this is not for, you know, less than 18, which again, it affects the views, but this is not about the views. This is really about it's really about the news, my lovies, in your life. I'm Spiritual's wife, my lovey Spiritual's wife. I'm your spiritual wife, my lovies. Aw, so cute. You're so cute, my lovies. I love you. You know how you have like a work wife? I'm your spiritual wife, my lovies. Someone's gonna do life, my lovies. For life, my lovies. I'm your spiritual wife for life, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Dang. 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 For some of you, I really like you, my lovies. Dang. You can't hide it. When it's in the soul, it's the real deal. It's out of your control, my lovies. You love me. You're stuck with me. Yay! There's no place I'd rather be. This is the song that's coming. No place I'd rather be. Dang, my lovies. Y'all love it. Y'all are lovey-dovey's. I like it. Your sister friend likes to feel your love, my lovies. Your love gives me pride, a deeper love, pride, a deeper love. Oh, there goes, the dogs are barking. The loyalty is real. You ain't lying, my lovies. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Feel you. Feel you. Something about pedophilia. We got the pedophiles in here. What's up, my lovies? Hope y'all find your pieces, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. There was one time a few months ago. There was I don't think this person was serious per se. I think this person was just looking for an argument. But Spirit told me not to respond to them. But It did bring up that notion. Your sister friend, this channel is not made to castigate per se. I'm just reading energies, my lovies. I am only reading the judgment of the divine. This judgment was made way before my time. This is what's coming in. It's way before my time. This is not about Truth Nunez as a vessel. Something about Russell. But someone commented something along the lines of, oh, so you feel like we should love pedophiles? Yeah, I think we should have love for your brother. I think we should have love for your brother, my love. Is your brother, am I agreeing with what your brother's doing? Absolutely not. I've worked with, first and foremost, I've always been very nurturing, very motherly. I've worked with children. I'm a doula. I help women give birth. I will be giving birth at some point as a woman, and as a mother that I will be. Again, I do feel like anyone can have a genuine repentance. Is it easy? Not necessarily. Are they going to get whatever they need from that lesson that they did not learn? Of course. It's like any good parent. Spirit is a great parent, the best parent. If you don't get the apparent lessons right in your face, it's going to blow up at some point. I've seen the most monstrous of people, and I still have found love for them. Does that mean that I want to be right next to them all the time? Probably not. Do I want to be next to something about an incurable disease? Someone has an incurable disease. Do I want to be, for example, if I know someone has AIDS, do I want to go and have sex with them as someone who doesn't have AIDS? Probably not. Probably not. Can I still feel for that person? Of course I can. Can I hope that they also feel for me because I'm not above them? Of course I would want them to feel for whatever condition I have in my life that they don't necessarily agree with. Everything is coming in for a reason. Does it mean that I have to be blind to the fact that someone has AIDS? No. No, I don't have to be blind to the fact. Does it bother some people? A diddler. I don't know. For some of you, maybe there's a diddler that doesn't like to talk about something and is also like making it seem like something doesn't exist. There's a weird energy in the field. There's a weird energy in the field, but who needs to yield? It's all right. We'll be all right, my lovies. We'll be all right with their inner fight. We'll be all right. On y va. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. Someone is definitely trying to get someone in trouble with the law. It's been present the last couple of days, but after the download that Spirit gave us last night, and also what I'm feeling right now, someone is definitely taking things out of context. They're doing this maliciously and intentionally. For some of you, yesterday in the preliminary, it came and they enjoyed seeing you suffer. So this is someone that's been putting things in place behind the scenes to cause suffering. And then they go to the yearly toy drive. It's like, why are you even showing up? God is looking at you like, why are you even showing up? Some of these people are fucking pedophiles. Why are you even this is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. The pedos files. Something about Geppetto. Something about Giuseppe. Something about Gustavo. Why are you even showing up to the yearly toy drive? Pretending like you like children. I mean, I guess you do. I don't know. Anything. I'm getting the song by 112, Anything. Hey, love, I want to hold you and talk to you. Put my arm around your shoulder and walk with you. Be the one that would sure give my world to you. I know that don't be doing what he's supposed to do. I got much more to give than homie do. Someone, I don't know where this energy is coming from, but for some of you, somebody wants to talk to you. Hey, love, 112. On y va. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merced. To Mama Merced. To Mama Merced. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice. And love and truth and courage, and love and truth and wisdom, and love and truth and honor, and love and truth and judgment, and love and truth and courage, and love and truth and wisdom, and love and truth and honor, and love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you, and we love you. You know that it's true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. For some of you, you're gonna have to deal with this troubled youth has been present. Now I'm seeing a young female, maybe someone in their early 20s, who told a lot of lies, and all of her lies are falling apart. And this person is having the biggest temper tantrum. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's having a huge temper tantrum. They could also be getting a lot of migraines because their heat is hurting my head. So they're very irrational, very irresponsible. For some of you, you could be arguing a lot with a 20-year-old or someone in their late teens, especially a female. Yesterday was more in the masculine energy. Today, a female's energy is coming in. A few days ago, we did see that a child who has inherited their parents' demons and a spiritual cleanse is advised to help their suffering, because someone has a lot of contradictions in their soul. Contradictions could manifest themselves as, for example, a child who's always lying. And it's like, or a youngster who's always lying, and you don't get why this person lies so much, but they have so many contradictions, so many compartments in the soul. That's coming in for some. So, you know, you may be dealing with that, and they may be causing you a lot of headaches. For some of you, there's definitely a lot of conflictual energy in the field as we move into Mars Day. So we're reading for Mars Day, Gregorian, not January 23rd, not January 25th, but for some of you, January 23rd, January 25th, January 21st, January 26th. February 1st. Those are key dates in a situation for some of you, or key time frames. Something about getting the keys for something. I'm seeing like a lockbox. I'm seeing like a diary, reading someone's diary. For some of you, you may want to read someone's diary, because I'm seeing like opening up you know those diaries that get locked? Someone has some type of diary that you may want to read for some of you. Something about a diary is coming in. Like reading a diary. I'm getting like, there was something about an aunt in the field. I'm getting, when I was a teenager, I remember that I had no right to feel anything by the adults around me. So they got me a diary. And I remember that I wrote in this diary, and my aunt, when I was living in the Dominican, my aunt found this diary, and she confronted me. My family, they weren't that great with working with children or the youth or gifted youth. But I remember she confronted me about what was in the diary, and because I didn't like, because I said she talks a lot of shit, because she does, and to this day she talks a lot of shit. And it's curious to me because she confronted me about that, but like she didn't really ask me like, what do you mean? Like she could have asked me details. Maybe for some of you there's something there. There's something there. The last couple of days it's been like involving a child in love, because again, there's a child who has inherited the family's demons to process. And maybe instead of looking at someone like they are the issue or their concepts are the issue, for example, like in that situation, it would have been nice if she would have asked me, why do you feel like I talk a lot of shit? Like, what is it that you're feeling there? Like, can you talk to me about that? Assume she actually loved me. Could you talk, or loved herself? Could you talk to me about that? That's why her son's bullied all the time. This is, so again, everything is coming in for a reason. There's a family going tit for tat in the spiritual realm. This is what is coming in. This is what's coming in. For some of you, an aunt may be wanting to argue with you, because the way that I'm feeling, again, I'm a channeler, my lovies. The way I'm feeling, it's like, they want to go tit for tat with you. Someone that's irrelevant to your life, that never even did you right. They want to come and fight with you. They could be even like sending you conflict magic. This is what's coming in. You know, yesterday I was getting, you must be inheriting millions. For some of you, you must be a millionaire. You're already a millionaire in your soul. But, you must be inheriting something that really they couldn't control. And it's taken a toll on a family for some of you. Everything is coming in for a reason. It's taken a huge toll on a family. And they've gotten a lot of criminal officials involved. So like trying to screw you over in some way, lying, setting you up in some way, has really, like, now they're in a panic. It's almost like people taking a shit on themselves. Like they don't know how to fight with you because you're not entertaining the fights. You don't talk to these people, for some of you, but you're gonna get some paperwork. This was coming in. I'm like, where's this coming from? Someone wants to argue with you. You're gonna get some paperwork. You're about to get some paperwork. I was listening to this man. They even try to shut you up, like indirectly shut you up. Almost like mock what you're saying, or try to like get others to mock what you're saying. This is what's coming in. There's conflict in the field, definitely. And it has something to do with a father figure, because Emperor energy, Aries energy, or for some of you, something's going to come to you at work. You may be getting some type of important news when it comes to a work situation. Geez. Something feels weird, my lovies. There's like a weird feeling in the field. Like, it's like self-hatred, self-loathing. This is what's coming in. There is a family of people that live in self-hatred and self-loathing. This is what's coming in, my lovies. They live a life of sin. This is what's coming in. And someone's a simp. Boom. That's interesting. Anyways, conflict in the field for sure. 5 of Wands energy for sure. To Hierophant, a belief system of people. They're also trying to fight or contest a decision made. They are liars. They've been lying the whole time. I'm getting for someone has been lying the whole time. What the heck is this, my lovies? Jesus. They fosto. Something about foster care. Something has to do with an adoption agency or adoption papers. Something about adoption papers are coming in. Something about Adolfo. Something about Rodriguez. Something about Martinez. Something about Zapata. The name Zapata came in a few days ago, but I forgot it. But now it's back. Anyways, you got conflicts in some situations for some. And it's almost like they want to go tit for tat to really like confuse the bigger issue. This is what's coming in. It's almost like, for me, for example, Truth Nunez, I haven't talked to my aunt in forever. I know she comes here like secret accounts. I know that. For me, it doesn't bother me, but it's like they want you to be bothered. This is the feeling. For some of you, you may want to watch it because they want to project a fight. I'm just the messenger here. And it's clear that you have no fights. This is what it feels like. It's almost like it's clear, for example, again, I'm just a channeler, but I'm using my example to share it with you to elucidate, to demonstrate. But it's like demonstrate. It's like straighten the demons. It's like someone coming here, they're like, you know, she just talks about things that happen with the family. She's just not upset. She's not looking for revenge. She's not looking for any of that. In fact, Yvette, the name Yvette was present last night. The name Evangeline is coming in as well. In fact, she just wants them to leave her alone. If they come here, they can come in peace. Sure, I feel their energy. It doesn't bother me. Something about your niece is involved as well. I don't know. We have like a whole drama for some. It's like a whole drama. Ay, ay, ay. A drama, liars, hit for hires, messiness. And it's like you've tried to remain calm and detached, but they came searching for you. You could be far away from these people, and they came searching, overstepping their boundaries. They could have just let you know whatever it was. You need to show up for court. You've inherited something. They wanted what you have. For some of you have very envious family. Very envious. This is what's coming in. This is not where I thought we were gonna go, but that's why we gotta go with the flow, my lovies. We're just a channeler. Someone has a cavity here. They don't want you talking about this. For some of you, they could be paying people to hush you or mock you, stalk you. I was watching this thing the other day. So I love seeing channelers, the different channelers. Everybody has their own style. My style, I feel, is very, very unique. But I can sense a good channeler. Like I can sense a really good channeler. And I love seeing that. There are other people that they bring their demons even into their spiritual work. I don't see it. I see it less often than one would think. So it's not like something that's like out there, like, you know, proliferated out there. But I do see when people get into their fears when channeling, and even attack other channelers and kind of try to silence other channelers. When I see, for example, if you're all watching different readers, I see your accounts. So for some of you, you watch this, but you also watch other readers. And I think that's a wise thing to do. I think it's a wise thing to do just because you can get different perspectives. And if you are hearing similar messages, everyone that comes here, you are going to hear what you need to hear. For those who have ears, for those who have eyes, for those who have lies, and for those who have spies. Even the spies. I know when a detective is here and why they're here. And I love that because Spirit brings them here so they can get stuff for their own life too. So for me, it's like everybody's going to grow from this. This is a blessing. This is such a blessing. If they go to other readers, they'll get different but similar messages, and they will hear what they need to hear for their own life and whatever that means in the mosaic of life, because we are all technically one. So I don't know. For me, it's beautiful to see that, to see different readers come in and out. And again, I have a lot of readers that are subscribed to this. Shout out, my lovies. Shout out to you, my lovies. Because I love the work that you do. I go and I check some of them out. I tend to look at my home screen more and whatever gets recommended to me. But I think it's a blessing. I tip the readers. I leave the readers money here. I go and I super chat. Just like I mean, I know what this work does. I know that this work should be appreciated. I super chat them. I go and I share with them. There was one that I was listening to the other day and I'm like, why don't you have your super chat on? I would have super chatted you. Because I want to support you. I don't want to silence your message or shame your message. Everything is coming in for a reason. Or shame your methods. Everybody has a different method. As a channeler, I know that I channel in a certain way because I've gone through a lot of different tests and a lot of studying. So I don't channel in the way, again, your sister friend, you know, my studies have influenced this too. My spiritual studies have influenced this. This was not something that I just learned yesterday, my lovies. First and foremost, I was born with the gift. And secondly, Everything is coming in for a reason. Anyways, for some of you, someone's trying to test you, or they're trying to they're trying to be cunning. They're trying to collaborate with people. They're trying to kind of like shut your message up. Take that how it resonates. Again, you have really conniving and wicked family members for some of you that would stop it. Looks like at nothing. I'm getting, again, that Samsung, excuse me. Yep, there are the negative emotions, the burps. They go right away. I'm getting the Samsung princess. That energy has been present. For some of you, you could have inherited a mega fortune. You could have inherited something really big. And I'm getting the Samsung princess and heathens, the heathens. Spirits are looking at them as heathens, but they go to church. I don't know why they go to church. I really don't. I really don't. Heathens. They should go take some time to reprendre. It's coming in French for some reason. To repent. But they're hell-bent. Spirit's giving us how the Samsung princess, she inherited, she became the president of the company. But even her husband tried to frame her and say that she had, again, making fake documents up in the hospital to say that she had some type of mental issue or that she was abusing drugs. And the woman had never abused any drugs. Everything is coming in, a bunch of thugs. Everything is coming in for a reason. Something about de los Santos. Something about de los Santos. Everything is coming in for a reason, sometimes just for a season. You got conflicts in an organization for some of you, or you have conflicts within a family member, and something about Connie, and something has to do with your father's side for some of you, or your grandfather's side, because I'm getting strong emperor energy. The emperor, a legacy that was left by the patriarch of your family. You know, matriarch, patriarch, take it how it resonates, but something has to do for some of you with, maybe you inherited a business for some of you. Take what resonates and leave what does not. For some of you, if you are just in a work situation, because the emperor is also work, you could be working with a big organization, or for some of you, you're working as a group, but there are a lot of conflicts, I'm feeling. So just being cautious with the headaches for some of you, maybe doubling up on your orange juice for some of you, or on water, or lime juice, or drinking water with limes squeezed into it is really going to help you. It's really going to help move this energy, this electricity. Something has to do with electrical services for some of you. What did we say? What did we say, my lovies? Have you ever spent the night in jail? When this energy comes in, they live a life of sin. Have you ever spent the night in jail? They may even want, maybe. Some of you, maybe, you've maybe spent the night in jail. Have you ever spent the night in jail? Someone may want to put you in jail. They may want to frame you for some of you. Again, working with crooked officials. There's no coincidence as to what Spirit gave us in the beginning. Spirit and Archangel, through Archangel Michael, they have a bone to pick with the chief of police. This is the Caymans too. That's what came in for you, my lovies, right from the beginning. Have you ever spent the night in jail? Truth Nunez, once. Yes, I did. I've shared this before. For those of you who are new, welcome, my lovies. Have you ever spent the night in jail? I have spent the night in jail. My friends got beat up by a cop, and I was crying, and I got arrested because they said that I was trying to stop them from arresting my friends, which I wasn't. I was just crying and standing there asking them why. My record got expunged. What makes you feel accomplished? For me, Truth Nunez, what makes me feel accomplished is my relationship with God, my lovies. Last night, my goodness, Archangel Michael took over, and Archangel Michael was like, do not be afraid. Archangel Gabriel was present too. Like, do not be afraid. We have messages for you. That one was like, they gave me a bunch of messages, but they really told me to hold on to the chief of police one. Everything else is going to come in due time. But that one was like pressing. And something is depressing, or someone's depressed. It's okay, my lovies. Repent. No. In Spanish, my grandmama used to say, reprende, like banish those thoughts, banish those energies. But I love feeling like I feel accomplished when I'm listening to the guidance of spirit. When I've always been a really self-starter. I've always been a self-starter. Again, even in corporate settings, it was curious to me how I was seen as the underdog. I had people tell me, they were like, you became like the superstar and you had so many managers working against you. You had leadership working against you. Now they don't know where to put you. Now they don't know how to stop celebrating you. You are at the center of everything. It's like they don't know how to praise you more. Story of an earth angel, apparently, my lovies. They don't know how to, they don't know where to place you. They don't know where to put you. For some of you, you're about to have some crazy come up and people are not going to know what to do. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here, my lovies. I'm just a channeler. For some of you, you're going to have some type of like promotion in your life. And all of a sudden, everyone is going to love you. Everyone that wanted to destroy you, everyone that wanted to have you out, everyone that wanted to see you homeless, they didn't even know this hatred that they had for you. What was it about? They just jumped on the bandwagon and bullied the underdog, the lowest on the totem pole. All of a sudden, they're not going to know what to do with you. This is what's coming in for some of you. For some of you, you're about to have a major glow up. Glow up. You were always glowing. Remember that. Your sister friend, your spirit friends, God loved you and saw you as the angel that you are right now, sitting on your sofa or doing whatever it is you're doing. For some of you, what the fuck? Get your hands out of your pants, my lovies. Not in a perverted way. Someone needs to go shower, my lovies. Someone needs to go shower. I'm just a messenger. I love you, my lovies. Someone needs to go shower. And someone, like, they always have their hands in their pants. Like, someone's always like, I don't know. Someone's on disability. Someone's always like with their hands in their pants. Not in a sexual way. They're just always like with their hands in their pants. And they smell kind of funky, my lovies. Go take a bath, my lovies. I love you. Go. Love you. Love you. Or this is someone around you. For some of you, this is you, my lovies. I gotta tell you the truth. I gotta tell you what it is, my lovies. I can't sugarcoat it. You gotta go, my lovies. You gotta go take a shower. Someone's always playing in their pants, too. They're always playing with their junk. Boom, my lovies. Boom, bye. Love you. Go shower, my lovey. Go wash off all the stuff. Go. Love you. Jesus. Anyways, you can... You don't have to attack me, my lovies. It was out of love. Clear those throat chakras. Anyways, boom, Jesus, I threw everything off. But for some of you, yeah, you're gonna get something that people are gonna perceive as like, oh my God. Little did they appreciate you when they should have. Just keep that in mind for some of you, because I also think that's why you have so many spiritual attacks, because I'm like, there's no way. You know how many people it's like every day they could use more attention, but all of this negative attention on you for some of you, that must mean something. That must mean something. If you were invisible, they were teetering. They were teetering. If you were invisible for a day, what is the first thing you would do? If you were invisible, they treated you like you were invisible, my lovies. Now all of a sudden, you're invincible. I'm invincible. That song, I don't really know the melody or anything, but it's coming in. If you were invisible for a day, what is the first thing you would do? They treated you like you were invisible. They wanted you to be invisible. And somehow Spirit's like, you're not about to be invisible. In fact, I'm only guarding you and putting you in hermit mode so that as a lotus, you can feed yourself and you can grow in the right ways. So you can make the right plays. If you were invisible for a day, what is the first thing you'd do? Truth Nunez today. What's the first thing I'd do if I was invisible today, my lovies? For some of you, you would rob a bank. If I was invisible, why? You're invisible. If you were hungry, you can just go and get yourself an apple from a supermarket. You don't really, you're invisible, so you don't have to, you could live anywhere. It's like, you could live anywhere. You're invisible. So, why rob a bank and do what? It's like, what are you going to do with that? If I was invisible, what would I do? A few months ago, someone wrote they would go to Area 51. For some of you, you would go to like Area 51, or someone still held on to that. They would go to Area 51. If I was invisible, Truth Nunez. There's nothing I feel like I need to be invisible in order to do. Whatever desire I have in my heart, I don't feel like I have to be invisible in order to do it. Although I saw a shapeshifter the other day that plays with time travel. And I've seen shapeshifters like this before. And they need to be invisible. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, I can empathize because there are certain powers that certain people have that I know they have, and I would rather not, for their own safety, until Spirit says it's time to, and whoever it needs to be revealed to, it would be, because, again, mob mentality. The energy of mob mentality was present. People fear what they do not understand, and unfortunately, more often than not, I've lived it many times in my life. If they feel like you are the underdog and they can take advantage of a situation, unfortunately, people will. Not everyone is like that. Not everyone is like that, but a lot of people, including people that you think were blood family, people that you love, they will throw you right under that bus. And they will drive it themselves. They will even construct the bus. It's like, you don't have to do all this. You don't have to construct all these lies about this person. They will get carried away and even forgot why they did it. Something about Aubrey. If you were invisible for a day, what is the first thing you would do? Tell you? Make a video. My lovies, can you see me? Out of the positive emotions of compassion, positivity, enthusiasm, and initiative, which one is your biggest strength? Compassion. Compassion. Compassion is my biggest strength, my lovies. To see what I see in others and feel what I feel sometimes and be like, dang, what an evil mother sucker. And still be able to say, and somehow they deserve love because Spirit loves us all. Even if we are leading to our own downfall. Compassion. Absolutely. Compassion. I can sense things in people. They wonder. Some people wonder, it's like, how much can this person see? Or if they go to a reader or a channeler. Channeling is a little different. What are they seeing? Last night I was having... someone was having a conversation and I was getting the download of their conversation. And again, for me, it's Spirit just makes us laugh because at this point, this gift is a whole lifetime of this gift, and learning how to mitigate the emotion of injustice, because injustice and can lead to either compassion, the sense of injustice, or disdain. So there's an equilibrium that has to happen. So my strength when it comes to being compassionate, even though for those who have no compassion and no judgment, because it's all related to judgment. When I'm drunk, I like to eat. I haven't been drunk in a long time, my lovies. Your sister friend was up in LA and I got to go to this beautiful little restaurant. And I had myself a little cocktail. It was so good. It tasted like juice. It was really good. What is it called, my lovies? What is it called, my lovies? A passion drink or something like that? I don't know. The passion drink. What is it called, my lovies? I don't know. I forgot. But it was good. I haven't been drunk in so long, my lovies. When I'm drunk, I haven't been drunk in... The last time I can say, like, I was drunk where... For me, it was drunk. I don't get drunk like passing out, stuff like that. I I have a drink from time to time. I like to have like, you know, if I'm having like sushi, I like to have a little bit of sake. If I'm having ramen, I like to have a little bit of sake. I like wine from time to time, a glass here. A glass is enough for me. Sometimes I try to push it to like see like where my tolerance is at. Your sister friend, when she was in her early 20s, that's a different story. But a glass here, a glass there. The last time I was drunk was, I think, almost 2 years ago, or a year and change ago. Was it 2 years ago now? No, it's like a year and change ago. That's the last time I was drunk, and I did that deliberately to lower my frequency. For some of you, you're going to need to be around certain people, and you are actually going to have to lower your frequency. I got a download yesterday. Spirit gave us a sign. You're going to actually have to deliberately lower your frequency, because there are people that it's like, again, it's like conflictual family members, for example, that you haven't seen in a really long time, but you're going to be summoned to see them. And you're going to have to deceive them. They're going to feel deceived by you. But in reality, you have to lower your frequency. You're going to have to lower your frequency. So however, you're going to have to do that. I had to do it really quickly. So for me, the quickest way was alcohol, to change the frequency. It's not necessarily lower. It's to change the frequency. That's why they call alcohol spirits. It changes your spirits. Are you in good spirits? The quickest way to change your frequency is through different substances, spirits. Certain spirits can activate certain things. Do you get it? 9 of Swords energy. So we have people that are ashamed. These are the parents that sacrificed their child. So we're right in the midst of it all. So again, this was a prophesizer. The 9 of Swords. This is the spirit of the divine. This prophesizer told this family. This is like the Prince of Egypt energy. This prophesizer told this family a prophecy when the baby was born. They mistook the lesson because, so yesterday I was getting this download. Years ago, again, my family is into ritual work. It's habitual for them. And years ago, they brought me in as a sacrifice. They thought they were bringing me in as a sacrifice. I remember this deity, because someone else was under full possession and sharing visions. This deity told, I remember like it was yesterday because I was thinking about it yesterday. This deity told my family, you better support her. They said it this person said it in Spanish. You better support her. I'm like, well, they fucking failed that lesson. You better support her. You better support her in whatever it is she needs to do. You better support her. Needless to say, there was a prophecy that was told for some of you. Maybe it was your parents. Maybe this was in some type of like fiesta de palo for some of you, and for some of you, you're definitely, or your family is definitely into santeria. For some of you, you're into brujeria. For some of you, you're into Wicca. For some of you, this is the chief of police that's going to look like this. Lying and covering their face out of their shame. But the prophecy was told that a child will be born and that the child would grow up to take over the empire and thus killing their father. What did this family do? In certain stories, they tried to kill the child and the child got saved by a deity and taken away. Do you see the theme here? For some of you, someone could have already foretold that you were going to inherit an empire. You were going to take over a family's empire. And what did your family choose to do, or people that loved you, or people that were supposed to love you? They chose to sacrifice you in some way. Take that how it resonates. This could be playing itself out in different ways. For example, if this is a work situation, they were told that you would become the president. They were told that you would become in charge and they would lose their position. So what did they choose to do? They chose to sacrifice you. This is the energy here. They failed the test because the test was that if they would show you love and nurturing, then everyone would actually be saved. But they chose to fail the test. They failed the test. This is a failure of a test. 9 of Swords energy. So now they're depressed. 9 of Swords energy is insomnia. This sleepless nights energy has been very present for some of you. People doing things in the nighttime. So, for example, it's like all this war that someone has on their mind, or for some of you, a few people. What do they go and they do? Instead of finding peace, because they don't have peace within, instead of finding peace, they go and they figure out ways to do secret hidden plays in the middle of the night. Yet they have been told to stop. I can't stop. Someone has problems. This is interesting. The Fool. So they take a risk in the middle of the night. Somebody wants to take a risk. But the High Priestess energy. High Priest, High Priestess. Someone also took a Fool. Someone wants to take a Fool to have some type of, for some of you, someone actually could have done like some type of ritual. Or they were going to want to do another ritual before the moon closes. Now it's desperate energy. This is what's coming in. Now someone wants to do another ritual. It's like off schedule. Like an off schedule ritual that has to do with either causing a war, or they're hesitating because they're like, it doesn't, the ritual could look like, we've been trying to attack this person from secret accounts, if it's a social media thing. We've been trying to get this person to communicate with us and argue with us in some way. We've been trying to steal this person's mail every Monday. We've been trying to stalk this person in the middle of the night to see if we can cause them a little bit of fright. This is what's coming in. Something about fright. I'm getting that song. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, I'll be walking in my sleep. Someone's walking in their sleep. Someone's under some type of possession, spiritual possession. And you know all of this. You all know all of this. For some of you, you all know all of this. There was definitely a prophecy told here. We got the High Priestess energy here, and we have the High Priestess here as well. Two prophecies that evolve. They were supposed to evolve. Two prophecies that were told, or two separate prophesizers. For some of you, I'm feeling people that pay for a lot of ritual work. Two prophesizers had already told. Again, everything was coming in earlier for a reason. If I am, for example, again, if you're getting readings done. So I know people, for example, that like to get readings done quite often. For me, people that come to me, they already know I'm going to set a limit at some point. So at the beginning, it's okay for you to come more frequently. After a while, because I also know that you're coming to me, but some people are coming to me and they're going to others too. So after a while, me, usually it's like around the 3rd or 4th visit, I start to ask Spirit, okay, how many more visits do we actually need at this frequency? Let's spread this out now. So moving into like a 6 months or maybe even a year. I prefer, in the beginning, more frequently to get the energies flowing. And then as we spread out, every year for your birthday is more than enough. They were told the same prophecy. They were told the same prophecy over and over. They could have even gone to someone. That's how you, for example, again, I have people that tell me in private reads, I already knew you were the real deal, but now that you're confirming what others have already told me, or now that you're giving me a little bit more detail on this situation that was already introduced to me, I know that it was just, they're looking for a little bit additional confirmation. For some of you, you could actually be looking for additional confirmation on a situation. Or someone around you, but the way they were already told. They were already told that the conflict was not going to work. They were already told that they were being jerks. They were already told, for some of you, this is a group of people. For some of you, this is your family. Oh, look, Spirit wants us to Look at this. Special education. Special education. For some of you, these people could be like, I'm getting, someone could actually be in special ed. For some of you, something can be affecting someone's child. So again, everything came in earlier for a reason. For example, my aunt, her son being bullied, and she doesn't see how that's part of her karma. For others, it could actually be that you are on some type of special assignment, because I was also getting about attacking an angel on assignment. So these people knew that you were on some type of special assignment. So again, I'm just the prophesizer, I'm just the channeler here. Again, earlier when I said, help her, remember to help her, the spirits had already warned, help her on her journey, help her. They did not choose to do that. They chose to sabotage and try to anyway. They lied to you as well. Special education. We have some type of special education program. For some of you, this could be spiritual education. Again, you're on some type of special assignment for some of you. And this was already a prophecy. This was already told. This was already told. They were already told this. This is what's coming in. So they all knew what would happen. Again, we have seen that for some of you, you have been being stalked and your energy has been being harvested since you were a child. For some of you from your mother, for some of you from your father, for some of you from both, for some of you from uncles, aunts, for some of you from your whole family, because your whole family knew for some of you that you have gifts. I'm just the messenger here. They already knew this, but they chose to be Judases. They wanted to gang up on the underdog. They love that story. I don't know why humans love that story. I don't know why some humans, not everybody. I don't know why they love that story, but they love that story. Ganging up on the underdog. They love that story. They won't tell you that they're the ones that were doing the ganging up. They love to cheer for the underdog, though, when the underdog all of a sudden rises, to make it seem like they were always there for the underdog. This is very important. This is a keynote speaker in a situation. This is key information, my lovies. They love to cheer for the underdog once the underdog has made it. But when the underdog was struggling, where were you? Smuggling. Someone was smuggling. They're smuggling. Smugglers are involved in a situation. Ace of Swords, and you know this. You know this. There's a legal contract that needs to be signed here as well. For some of you, there was magic to make you lose your mind. They wanted you retarded. I'm not kidding. This is what's coming in. They could have signed illegal documents behind your back as well. These people, they're lucky. They're lucky that spirit. It's like, how do you live with the shame? The Emperor. I told you the Emperor. The Emperor is there. I told you Aries energy, the Emperor. We got Aries energy showing up, an Emperor showing up for you. Page of Cups energy. Some type of proposal here. Death, Scorpio energy. This family, Ten of Pentacles energy. They were told that you were going to inherit some type of legacy. They didn't like that. I don't know why. I hope. You're gonna feel this, my loves. You're gonna feel this. That don't kill me can only make me stronger. You've become strong in ways that are unimaginable, my lovies. The biggest strength that you have is your compassion for some of you. That's the biggest strength you have. Not just a compassion for these people, but a compassion for life. A passion for life. You had to dig. They enjoyed seeing you suffer as well. That's the crazy part. So they think you have crocodile tears. They think these people are really hateful. For some of you, you're going to have to show up somewhere and speak and be victorious before people that they're just filled with envy and hate. They are filled. They live in a certain frequency. They live in a certain frequency. They live in a certain frequency. They are filled with envy and hate. I was watching this video the other day, and I was like, wait, whoa, wow. Holy cow. Holy fucking cow. A female, she uploaded a video. I don't know what this female was thinking. She thought she was gonna get famous. For some of you, this could be a friend that puts you on the spot, but it's like, it's gonna turn around in your favor. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You're gonna take out the trash. You're gonna know how to take this trash out. Because the trash truck just went by. This friend was out with her friends. She starts recording her friends. She labels the video something about a Karen complaining about lobster, something like that. I don't know what this female, I don't even know what a Karen is. For me, people use these phrases for, it's, you know, this clout energy has been very present. Again, I don't use these phrases outside of channeling for you. But this person definitely did this for attention. She pulls out the camera. The label is already off, way off. Her friend was complaining, and it wasn't like a complaint. It wasn't like, the way she labeled this, you would think that this friend went up to the waitress, started insulting the waitress, talking shit, I want my money back, all this other stuff. The friend was just giving a review. That's all she was doing. This wicked person, Queen of Swords in the reverse, egotistical, egomaniac, Queen of Wands in the reverse, because I could even feel her envy of this friend of hers. She was in cahoots with this other guy who was sitting across from her, and they were like being really sarcastic. The female was saying that she didn't feel like she should have had to, she's talking to her friends at a table who's fucking recording her to set her up so she can get fucking clout on social media. Everything is coming in for a reason. This friend was even like, something was telling her, like, you could tell she felt off, like the energy was off, even when she was being recorded on camera. And something about Keenan being recorded on camera. And this friend of hers asking her about how she felt about the food. She's like, they had already talked about this. You could already tell that they had already talked about this. But this was like, 15 minutes of fame. Let me see if I can blow up my channel by recording my friend in a negative light. And then also, so she recorded her. And this woman was just talking about how the lobster roll was $30 fucking. And it was a lot of money to spend on lobster that wasn't even that high of quality. $30 for a lobster roll, that's a lot of money. So you expect that it would be like, you know, above and beyond. She didn't say anything crazy. I would say something like that to my friends. She's like, and here I am just drinking water. So not only that, she wants to make herself seem humble. Putting her friend out there. I don't know. Someone's going to try to do something tactless. It's like they're going to try to frame you as like, they're going to try to do this for clout, for your legacy, to look a certain way, to, again, this woman that she was recording, I'm like, she didn't even say anything crazy. Like, she didn't even say anything. She was not a Karen, whatever the fuck that means to you. We've completely lost even track and sight of what that means. Gentrification is thanks to Karens. People losing their fucking jobs because the chief of police is setting people up secretly. Those are Karens. It's like a Karen not liking a fucking lobster roll. They don't like a lobster roll. People are, I don't know, weird. But anyways, someone's going to do something crazy and this is going to weigh on their head. I felt bad for this woman. I really did. I'm like, dang, like, I hope somebody reaches out to her and like they take her on some show or something and they have her like do a food review or like a food critic. You know, this channel is not for that type of stuff. But I'm like, and my channel's not that big anyway. But I hope somebody like with millions of subscribers takes this woman on and she becomes a fucking food critic. And she blows up that way and rubs it in her dumbass friend's face. Envious, hateful people. Everything is coming in for a reason. It was so tactless and ruthless. Like, you're recording her and she's over here having a conversation with you. And you've already fucking repeated this conversation, meaning that you are tactless and you did this to target her so you can blow up. And then make yourself like a good person because you were drinking water while they were eating a lobster roll. Go eat a fucking cow, my love. It doesn't matter if you drink water. It's like some people don't see it. I don't know. Anyways, we got a Queen of Pentacles here. We got Capricorn energy here who's fucking unstable. Two of Pentacles. For some of you, someone tried to cause instability in your legacy. They could have done some stupid stuff like that. This could have been a friend of yours for some of you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're moving through a few different energies. 011051. 011051. 011051. 555. They tried to cause instability when it came to your legacy for some of you. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. For some of you, again, you have some type of recovery. Something about muscle recovery. You could be an influencer for some of you, a fitness influencer, or do something with fitness or nutrition. Someone tried to really cause like instability because that's part of your legacy. I guess it's a natural part of energies. Do you get it, my lovies? I hope you're seeing the flower of life, the tree of life. It's not a personal attack on these people. It's how energy flows. It was supposed to make you stronger. It was supposed to bring you into your legacy and gain your independence from a family, from a friend group, from something that was really ingrained in you. And now you have this 11 Pentacles here. You have 11 Pentacles here. And they were told that this was going to happen. And this is what they wanted to stop for you. Even when they were warned to function in a different way, to support you, they didn't want to. They didn't want to. For some reason, they did not want to. So you have like this major contract here coming in for some of you. You have to take a leap of faith into this transformation. And you already know. You already knew this. For some of you, you were waiting for this. You were waiting for something to come through when it comes to a father. You were waiting for something to come, something about Violetta. You were already waiting for this. You were waiting for this. Something about Sonetta. You were already waiting for this. And then, of course, you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And, of course, they're going to rush in to say, I'm sorry. I want to be your friend. I want to have a conversation with you. I apologize. But underneath is an angry war. Angry orchard. There's an angry, something about orchards. It's an angry war. Underneath it is an angry war. Because I'm getting it, it's both ways. Underneath it, they may even want a fist fight with you. I'm just a messenger here. Underneath it, it's like that. It's like that friend recording her friend. Page of Cups, it seems innocent, but underneath it, you can feel that secret attack with the Knight of Swords. You could feel the aggression. You could feel the tactless, ruthless rushing in to win. I saw that. I was like, what the fudge? I really hope someone, like, I don't know. I'm like, I hope she just, like, goes and starts doing food reviews. Because she seemed so sweet. Like, she seemed so sweet, so harmless. But she was no fool. She wasn't, I saw it in her eyes. She had the high priestess energy. She's like, she almost didn't even, she was reluctant to even share anything on camera because everything felt something about Cameron. Everything felt so forced. For some of you, someone may want to like invite you to share something on camera as well, but this is all a secret attack from people that are supposed to have your best interest in mind to try to stop a legacy, and they can't. Your aunt is involved in a situation. You're going to get really good news, but they want to make it seem like it's not. And you're independent, 9 of Pentacles energy. You're about to gain something. For some of you, I don't know, maybe start being a food critic, my lovey. Maybe this is for some of you. Maybe it's time to be a food critic or something. When I saw that, I'm like, I really hope that female goes on to like be strong and take this as an opportunity. I'm like, I hope people can't be that dumb. This is obvious that this female is doing this for attention and to get more subscribers. This was obvious at the expense of her fucking friend. At the expense of the reputation of her friend. Because nowadays, you've seen Karens, they get deemed as crazy. Some of them are crazy. Some, you know, again, some are actually Karens. Some are actually, and not Karens, because I've met beautiful Karens. I even don't like that they use that name. Racism, classism, socialism, despotism, nepotism. Let's call that a Karen. What the fuck does that even mean? What does it even mean? It loses all. It's like, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say like gentrification? Like that's the problem. Generational fucking curses through wealth, keeping people stuck because you want some retarded system to continue. Let's talk about that. Don't talk to me about a Karen who had some type of an upset. Sure, they go to customer service and complain and ask for the manager. Who gives a fuck? You know how many people ask for the manager? Now, again, because it confuses the issue. Now you got black people who are Karens, white people who are Karens. And we're not talking about that. We're talking about systemic issues. Systemic oppression of groups. Karens. What's a fucking Karen? Someone that didn't want to pay $30 for a fucking shitty lobster roll. I don't want to pay $30 for a shitty lobster roll. I'm just a messenger. This is what's coming in. Someone with their wish fulfillment, they got to move away from a storm. That's what they wanted to do. Some action that someone took, I don't know, to get a reaction. But it was all deceitful. 7 of Swords energy. For some of you, could have been dealing with a situation like this. Someone did something like to try to get away with something. 7 of Swords. And even frame you in a certain way. And now they got to move away from this storm. 6 of Swords. And you could have even warned somebody. Or they were already warned that this was not going to work. 5 of Swords. I told you. Envy in the field. Defeat. Trying to make an innocent person feel ashamed. An innocent person feel ashamed. So that you could be some type of ruler. This is what's coming in. This is the story of Aset. And Seth. He sat at the throne because he killed his brother. He killed his brother and chopped him up into pieces. And this is his brother's wife crying. Because it's like, why would you do that? Why would you sabotage your brother so you can sit on the fucking throne? Do you get it? There's esoteric. There's esoteric knowledge here too, because it's the sun, the moon, and all that good stuff. The night and the stars. You sit on the throne temporarily. Someone's going to have a great fall after trying to sit on a throne by the autumn time. After trying to sit on the throne, but doing it in a very tactless and ruthless way out of envy. This is all about envy. 5 of Swords energy. Not caring who gets hurt. Not seeing the larger repercussions of your damn actions. And I saw that. I'm like, shit. Like, God forbid that there are psychos that will be like, oh yeah, that was a Karen, and start attacking this innocent fucking female. Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. 4 of Cups energy. Luxuries. Someone got a warning, the mockingbird. A group of friends got a warning, the mockingbird. And the star that they needed to heal. Something was going to happen in Aquarius season. someone's gonna rush in, but they got stuck. I told you a sacrifice was supposed to be made in the moonlight, Pisces energy. Someone wanted to take action. Four of Swords, but they got sick. And now they feel like a wounded victim. Seven of Swords energy, but they were really trying to get away with something. But they got sick. Someone got sick out of some type of ritual work, which left them in a Two of Pentacles. Someone got sick off of ritual work. They tried to do something, but it made them sick. That's why they couldn't complete their mission. All right, my lovies. Imagination. Vile. Valerie. Variety, fantasy, and mind. Imagination. 63-36. They were imagining treasure. 83-38. Abundance, valuable, and enrichment. Your imagination is valuable, my lovies. That is your treasure. That's your inheritance. Hold on to your mind. Your mind is, that's why they keep attacking your mind. That's why they're attacking your mind, my lovies. That's why they attack your mind. And I'm not just talking about, now I'm talking about spirits giving us on a larger scale. They market to affect your mind, your influence. Influencers, influence. But what are you influenced to believe? Your mind creates your reality. They're attacking your mind. Marketing. Buy this, buy that. Sex sells, this sells. What are they targeting? Which chakras do they target? How are they activating your system? Because these are system activations. They are codes, encoding. So they're all coding, some they're all codeine, some they're all morphine. There's something there for you, my lovies. Boom. How do we do this, my lovies? We wanted to, we'll work with this. We're going to work with this. 012121. 2121 has been very present. You could be seeing a lot of 2121. Someone's having issues with their mouth. Something about an aneurysm is coming in. Something about a podcast host who wanted to roast you. This weird podcast host has been in and out for some of you. Bomba écoute, there's our answer. And there it is. And there it is, folks. There it is. There it is. I love y'all, my lovies. Thank you so much for your protection, my lovies. For real. If you are moved to do so, my lovies, I would pour libations. I would put out a plate for the ancestors. It was very present in the preliminary. I would go into some type of sacrifice, as in like a fast. I would maybe a prayer ceremony for some of you if you never pray at all. And not prayer, excuse me, a conversation with God. If you want to take maybe like relax, my lovies. Clear those throat chakras. If you want to take like an hour or so of your day to just give thanks, even if you're just repeating, thank you, God, thank you for this. Not even thanks, more like however you're moved, whatever you're moved to say to God, to the all, to the source of creation. It's important, my lovies. It really is. Spirit gave us libations like 3 times. Prayer, religion. Maybe for some of you, I've gone, again, I don't consider myself religious per se, but I have studied books and I have read what's in the religions, and some of it is very appropriate. I've gone to temples because a lot of people go to these temples. When I went to Europe, on my list was a lot of visiting a lot of churches. It was a lot of churches that I went to visit, a lot of old temples, spiritual temples, maybe going to a spiritual temple and just even meditating there, just to be in that space, just to switch up your mind a little bit. Everything is coming in for a reason. Maybe some herbs. I am seeing rosemary in my mind's eye. Maybe a rosemary bath for some of you. Maybe even sitting yourself in a bathtub, cleaning your bathtub, washing your bathtub if you have a bathtub. If you don't have access to a bathtub and you can rent a hotel room with a bathtub, doing that, washing the bathtub, and then, you know, creating a bath maybe putting a bath bomb in there, rosemary leaves in there, and sitting yourself in there for a while, really scrubbing away all of the dirt. And I'm talking about spiritually speaking, thinking of all of the stuff just leaving your body, washing your hair, scrubbing your face, really scrubbing all the dead cells off. It's very important for some of you. That's your way to pay libations to your spirits. And to give thanks, just give thanks or appreciation, however you want to say it. But it's really like an understatement of what they've done in your life for some of you. Because I feel miracles. They have saved you from your own family. And that is like, wow. Wow. How do you get out of that trap? Without God, you don't. You are favored by fortune. Shit. You are favored by fortune as they suffer misfortune for all of their wicked deeds. Even when they were thinking you were suffering, what's the worst that they did to you? Even when they thought that you were suffering, you were only going through your training. You weren't being arrogant. It wasn't easy sometimes. You're like, what's really happening? What's really happening? These changes, what are they really meaning? They have been doing spell work on you since you were a child. Ta-da! This is not a joke, my lovies. You know this. You know this. I don't have to tell you this. But, you know, for some, I need to tell you this. They have been doing spell work on you since you were a child. For some of you, these are envious friends that you have around you that you know since you were a child. I'm getting how when I was a child, we would hang out with this guy, and I didn't like certain things he would say. Like, he would call his guy friends dick suckers. He'd be like, dick sucker, mother effer, this, that, and the third. And I wouldn't like that, because I'm like, why is he calling them dick suckers? Like, why is he saying that? And he would always try to make himself like the dominant one, even if it wasn't like a natural thing that was happening. It was like a forced entity. He wanted them to believe, imagine that they were sucking his dick. This was just coming in. For some of you, there's some type of friendship that it was never really real. Fired. Someone will be fired. Someone did something for the gram, or they did it for the internet. I told you everything came in earlier for a reason. They're going to be fired from whatever it is. Someone could have done something on the gram. Someone could have done something on YouTube. Something about a Samoan. Fired. This is like the type of person that will start recording you during a firing. It's like, you are not, like, what is going on? This is why some people really need like management training or professional training. There is a time and a place for everything. Find yourself a healthy outlet for your insanity in one way or another. Or if you have some type of, like, I don't know, vendetta against the world, find yourself a healthy outlet for that. Go box or something. I don't know. Someone's boxing with God, though. Something about Blockbuster. For the gram, they did something for the gram. Someone could have done something to insult you for the internet. I don't have for YouTube, but take that how it resonates. Everything came in earlier for a reason. They could have tried to like secretly record you. It's so curious to me because the people that secretly record you, when they're on camera, all of a sudden, they're the most peaceful people. They're this, they're that. I don't like this. I don't like people recording you during serious arguments as human beings. There's a time and a place. Everything came in earlier for a reason. Someone did something for the gram, but they're going to get fired from the gram or from YouTube or wherever the case may be. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's like, when I saw that, I prayed for that girl. I'm like, and not prayed. I started saying affirmations for her. I'm like, I wish that someone brings her on a review and she becomes a freaking top critic and everybody loves everything she talks about because she is just a $30 lobster roll. Who the fuck could afford that? A $30 lobster roll that is not even of high quality. Usually they give you chopped up meat, so they're not even giving you a lot. So you're getting a $30 lobster roll. She was fair. There are so many food critics. There are so many food critics out here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this a 7. On a scale of 1 to 10, go do that, my lovies. I hope somebody really does that. I hope that woman does that. And they offered money to bind your soul. Offering money to bind your soul. I told you, people paying people to do weird shit on the gram or online. Paying, for some of you, I am even getting for some, even paying like a tarot reader to say things that are not true. This is what's coming in. Because Spirit gave that to us in the preliminary. Not every, I say this all the time, not every spiritualist, not every person with a spiritual gift, not every shapeshifter is evil. But also, not all of them are good. Not all of them have, they don't all have the best interest in mind of humanity. Some of them are easily bought. I'm just the messenger here, stalking you to see who you're talking to offer money to bind your soul in some way. And something has to do with the gram or on YouTube or on, for some of you, you could be a fitness influencer. For some of you, you could be, I'm getting strong fitness influencing for some reason, but take it how it resonates. Or for some of you, you could be tracking your fitness journey as well. You could do other things, but you're also showing how you've changed your diet, your health. You could be a diet line, food line. You could be doing something different. Offering money to bind your soul. For some of you, be cautious, because I did get something about someone that has a food line or some type of business that has to do with food, but they're only doing this to fund or to cover up their illegal business schemes. For the gram, offering money to bind your soul, but this is not going to work because it's out of their control. And they have been doing spell work on you since you were a child. They have been wanting you to get fired as well. They wanted to do spell work on you so you would get fired too. Everything came in earlier for the reasons. The 4 seasons for some of you. The marriage is making them energetically stronger. This is someone who feeds off of their significant other. Or for some of you, the marriage is making them energetically stronger. They have been doing spell work on you since you were a child. So you have been some type of belief system. You could have been committed to a belief system, but they were draining your energy. So like you could have felt like responsible and embedded in a system. They had been draining your energy since you were a child. We got fired. They love the truth. Fired and they love the truth. Someone got fired because someone loves the truth. Workplace affairs. So this has to do with work situations. For the gram. Again, what did I say earlier? Children's drives, food drives, all this bullshit. Let's talk about the things you do behind the scene. Don't be obscene. For the gram. Trying to do things like, I'm getting like, for something about a sheriff's department, it's almost like the sheriff's department and shopping with a cop or bullshit like that. It's like, let's look at what you really do behind the scenes. Offering money to bind your soul. For the gram. This was an illusion. This was never going to happen. It's not real. The letter Enye. Obstruction of justice. I was getting obstruction of justice earlier today. Actually, even earlier, I was going to say obstruction of justice when Spirit gave us, like, have you ever gone to prison? I was going to say obstruction of justice, but Spirit said to wait. Obstruction of justice. They listen to their co-workers. A state bird who's working too much. They listen to their coworkers. I was also getting something about being coached by coworkers on how to, especially like people in like, again, officers or sheriff's department, on how to screw somebody over. Secretly putting sperm in your food or drink. Secretly putting sperm in your food or drink. A friend that will be genuine and respectful of your path. Currency. A coworker. Coworkers are definitely involved in a situation. Being initiated into the next level of your divine plan. I told you. Being initiated into the next level of your divine plan. For some of you, if you do work like in law enforcement or something like that, or you're about to, someone's coworkers were trying to coach them on how to, or if you're new in the law enforcement field, like they were trying to like break you in. They were trying to the life of sin. They were trying to break you in. Someone was listening to their coworkers on how to break you in so that they could use you the way they wanted, but it didn't help. And now they're all haunted. This was supposed to be, they thought they were initiating you, but Spirit had another plan. Someone who slept there, this was present in the preliminary. Someone who slept the way to the top. Someone who slept their way to the top. This is a cop for some. Slept their way to the top. For some of you, you can trust her. I don't know. You can trust her. Someone with dry scalp who's being initiated into the next level of their divine plan. They are tolerating things from them they would never tolerate from you out of the guilt from their poor choice. They have pride. Someone wants to commit suicide. 943. The Tower. A shocking ending for the letter C. For the letter C, trust issues cannot be overcome. This, you can trust her. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel right. 0135 11 888 energy. It didn't feel right. You can't trust this person. Trust issues cannot be overcome with the letter C. Thank you very much for showing up, you hidden enemy. This is what's coming in. I'm just the messenger. This is what's coming in. That's what you're going to say. You have to write a book. For some of you, someone will be writing a book. They are using the term soulmate, twin flames, and divine counterparts to manipulate emotions. They are using the term soulmate, twin flames, and divine counterparts to manipulate a situation, to manure. It's manure. Spirit saying it's manure. Will you go to prom with me? Someone wants to know if you're going to go to prom. The letter J. Who is in their purpose, in your purpose. The letter J. Will you go to prom with me? A senior for some of you, or a junior. Hate the game and not the player. Someone needs to hate the game, not the player. The return to sender backfired on them because they were not being attacked, of course. The return to sender, I was getting this earlier and yesterday, again, when people talk about like return to sender. The great pretenders. Not everyone, but you know, certain people, it's like, stop with your hate. Stop with your hate. The letter T. The letter T, who is helping someone you would prefer to ignore. The letter T and helping someone that you would prefer to ignore, who is the lowest on the totem pole. I told you, lowest on the totem pole. They would prefer to ignore somebody, but Spirit's actually saying they are the lowest on the totem pole, which is the most expensive, the most valuable, the most important. The return to sender backfired because they were never being attacked. A delusional. And then for some, it's like, they say it with such anger and hate. It's like, you haven't even healed yet, my love. What are you talking about return to sender? Just let Spirit clear it out. Just let Spirit clear it out. It's okay. It's totally okay. They tried to hack your phone, psycho. It's like, it's totally okay because you're not okay. For someone's not okay. Something about Kate. They tried to hack somebody's phone. They're just obsessed and envious. This is what this sounds like. This is what this sounds like. This is what this sounds like. Have an inner fight. Someone on a K1 visa. They are challenging you because you are out of line. For some of you, someone on a K1 visa, they are challenge you. They're going to challenge you. They are challenging you because you are out of line. Someone on a K1 visa. They got married for papers. Adoption agency. What does Spirit say? Adoption agency is involved. Someone may be thinking someone's doing some type of black magic for them to lose a child or something, to have issues with adoptions. No, they're challenging you because you are out of line. Someone could also be arguing. I am getting like arguing with... Someone thinks that... Okay. Someone thinks that the deportation. Someone thinks that... something out of the ocean. Someone thinks that... It doesn't even make sense, so I'm trying to process it. Give me a second, my lovies. Someone thinks that not the customs, something about customs. Someone thinks that the deportation officer, see, they don't want me to say it. We're going to get there, though. They think that the officer that's working with them to see if, like, it's like a deportation officer is involved in a situation. They believe that this person is evil. Like, someone believes that this person is out to get them, and they're just asking, like, the right questions. It's, for example, the name Sandra is coming in. So the name Cassandra is coming in as well. The name Alexis is coming in. The name Fernanda is coming in. Luisa as well. Something about Luisita or Luisito. It's like someone asking, you have been in the United States illegally for X amount of time. What have you been doing? And someone's a delusional, my lovies. I think someone's like Arrested Development. Someone's really immature. So you've been in the United States for X amount of time. How are you getting money? What have you been doing? Something about D-money. What have you been doing? And they can't answer. Something about Ashley. They can't answer questions. Ashley Madison, someone's been cheating on their spouse. They can't, online somehow, they can't answer questions as to like what they've been doing. And they think that this is black magic. They're trying to return to sender whatever attacks. But it's like, no one's attacking you. You have to, like, they really want to get, this is like someone that really wants their papers. They even married for this. So they feel like if this were to fail, it would be an incredible waste of time. I'm trying to process this because this is giving me such a headache. Someone is such a delusional. Wing woman energy. They have a friend who helps them. Wing woman energy. They have a friend who, like, hooked them up with someone so they could get married for papers. Again, there's a lot of people like this, especially like if you don't know, my lovies, that's okay. But for example, when I turned 18, my family, my mother proposed to me to get married with one of my cousins for papers, and they would have given me $10,000. Yeah, these people would have screwed the shit out of me. But I said no, and I was dating someone at the time, and he's like, I'm not comfortable with that idea. And I'm like, I'm not either. Your aunt, for someone's aunt's involved in a situation. Anyway, someone hooked somebody up so that they could get married for papers. Wing woman energy. Now someone's like feeling something about swishers. Someone smokes a lot. Someone smokes weed. I'm seeing rolling. So it's like something about Roland, something about Kelly, like something about Kimberly. Look at this. Look at this. It's making me sweat. Someone can sweat a lot. Someone has breast implants. Like, what have you been doing? This is what they're asking. And someone's like, this is black magic. Like, what the fuck? Sometimes this is why you have to have a good grounding before you could, spirit needs to train you well before you could do things like this. Like, read multiple energies. This is a huge responsibility. And you have to be like, that's why I always emphasize, yes, this is the vessel, but take this as everything I'm saying is a channeled message. It's not really about Truth Nunez. Not force, not really. It's not about the horse. That's what's, Jesus. Underwise counsel, good advice from those around you. See, someone's trying to give somebody good advice. I'm getting like an officer that's actually like being gentle. Like, and someone's being temperamental. Like, an officer's like actually trying to like coach someone because they're like, I'm trying to help you save yourself. Like, you don't want to be deported. I'm trying to help you. You're going to get escorted right out. Like, someone's even maybe at a court case. Someone's going to try to throw a temper tantrum. They're trying to help. I'm feeling an officer that's like, they are really going above and beyond, limit breaking the law. I am just the messenger, just to try to help someone through their flaws. This is what's coming in. Someone's being superhuman. They all worked against you. They all worked against you. He or she is testing you. This energy's been very present. He or she is testing you because they are not serious and they are actually wasting your time and they want to hide that. This has been present in the preliminaries for you, but now it's coming out in camera for you. So he or she is testing you because they are not serious and they are actually wasting your time. This is someone who is not serious and wants a K-1 visa. They want to marry, something about married at first sight. Married on the first night. a barber, and a high priest or a high priestess. You already know this. You need to follow your intuition. Sometimes as a high priest or a high priestess, you got downloads and it's like, whoa, whoa. For real, God? And God's like, yeah, my love, for real. Let them rest in peace. For real, my love. For real. Let them rest in peace. Playing with spirit, God, and the ancestors. I told you we have energies of people that are way too much. Playing with spirit, God, and the ancestors. A child molester. They are going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no. Something about someone's left leg. Sexual innuendos. Doing something with their left leg is a sexual innuendo for them. We got 15 minutes of fame. I told you someone was looking for a summons. I told you someone was looking for 15 minutes of fame. I told you. I told you. Someone with 2+ jobs. The letter Enye. Oh, well, look at what we got. The letter A. The KKK. Who tried to take advantage of the underdog. What did Spirit give us? Who tried to take advantage of the underdog. What did Spirit give us? Everything was coming in for a reason. We got someone's grandmom involved in a situation who caused turbulation. Did magic who caused diddler. Did magic who caused turbulation. Who did magic to have you burn yourself. Someone's grandmom who did magic to have you burn yourself. Everyone is seeing how their actions were unjust and uncalled for. The name Jess. Everyone is seeing how their actions were unjust and uncalled for. Amber Alert, some type of kidnapping energy. The letter K. You're going to wait for the surprise. Who is watching on social media. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The letter N. They blame you for everything they are actually doing. This is someone who is blaming you for everything they are actually doing. Someone is blaming someone for everything they are actually doing, including hex work. This is a forbidden thing that they are doing. Spirit already has told them you have been forbade to do this. They will reach out because your finances are great and you should support them however you can. For some of you, someone is trying to make you feel responsible financially for them. Spirit's saying, no, it's forbidden. Spirit's going to forbid this. Spirit's not going to allow this to happen. This person is a shapeshifter, so they're trying to get into your field by making you feel responsible for them financially. Someone can say, like, they're struggling and you need to help me because blah, blah, blah. And Spirit's saying, no, you've done too much. You should have let this go a long time ago. They are accusing someone out of their own shame and their own guilt, and they're doing things that Spirit's like, you should not be doing any of this. Again, people do not believe. Some people, it's just curious to me. I don't think someone even cares. I was going to say some don't believe in God. They don't care. They're defiant. But Spirit still loves them. Traveling with an ex-partner. An electric vehicle. Traveling with an ex-partner. That's not... How far? How far? Flood warning. Flood warning somewhere where floods are happening. Being cautious when traveling with an ex-partner, and a flood warning for some of you. We got, it was your uncle that was involved in a situation. For some of you, your uncle could be in the military. A private investor or an angel fund. Grandmom is a private investor or an angel fund. The authorities are involved. And the authorities are involved, and something about someone's honesty or something honest needs to happen. For the gram, the authorities are involved, and someone's going to be pretending to be honest or frank or sincere, but it's all going to be for the gram. And this is your gram for some of you. A transfer student for the gram. A Leo. Easter. A hidden enemy. Something you don't see. Minimum wage. This energy came in the preliminary. Do not park there anymore. For some of you, this energy is back, a hidden enemy, and spirit does not want you to park there anymore so that you could avoid someone's attack. A social media sensation. For some of you, I told you you are on social media doing something. For some of you, spirit is going to bring you some type of notoriety after someone tries to do something really evil to have you fall. And so they want to put something on a public platform. It could be on Instagram, it could be on social media, on Facebook, it could be on YouTube, whatever the case may be. That's actually going to unleash like a whirlwind of support for you. This is what's coming in. Calculator. Someone was being very calculative, very manipulative. Everything came in earlier for a reason. They tried to calculate a whole scenario, and spirit's like, I have the last laugh, you evil mother effer. I love you as a son or a daughter of mine, but dang. Teleportation energy. I told you teleportation energy is present. Shape-shifting, teleportation, and moving through portals. I told you. We got furniture. We got a turtle. Earlier, I was going to say the word turtle, but I'm like, where's that coming from, my lovies? And I didn't say it. And something about squirtle. We got strictly business. Something is strictly business. Trust issues cannot be overcome. Again, when it comes to the letter C, who's a hit-em-up girl or a hit-em-up guy, and all they do is lie. 6 years. Slept their way to the top for the last 6 years. Overindulging in divination. And financial crisis for a rebound. And something about ISIS. The grass is definitely not greener with this rebound. This energy has been very present. Secretly putting sperm in your food or your drink or some type of bodily fluid. And they are hiding a marriage. The letter B. Their admiration is sincere. They were planning to rob you. Hit 'em up, girls. Hit 'em up, guys. The Tower. This is over. You don't have to look over your shoulder, my lovies. Working too much. The letter G. It was not worth it. They are not the same person anymore. Reintroduction is needed. This could actually be like a friend or an old coworker for some of you. This could be a sister for some of you. This could be your sister's ex-mister. The mystery man. We got Maybelline. They made up a lot of things, or makeup is involved in a situation for some of you. Pets. Whether you know it or not, you have the support of your community. Whether you know it or not, you have the support of your community. I support you, my lovies. We're done, my lovies. 0152. You are approved. CrossFit games. I told you you're doing something on social media that has to do with like fitness for some of you. CrossFit games, you are approved. You're going to the CrossFit games, my lovies. Dang. It made my toes curl. It made my mouth water. It made me want to have a toner. It made me want to be your spotter. If you're going to the CrossFit games, my lovies, you're way out of my leagues when it comes to that. Dang, my lovies. 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 Go, dang, my lovies. Something about Darius. Secretly putting sperm in your food or drink. Be cautious with people that put bodily fluids. It could be sperm. It could be menstruation. It could be piss. CrossFit games. Someone who is going to be approved for the CrossFit games. Being cautious with who's putting stuff in your food or drink. Or this could be someone going to take it how it resonates. Someone who handles rejection well. You handle rejection well. And a juice fast. Didn't I say something about juice? This energy of juice came in either yesterday or earlier today. But it's been present. Anyways, a juice fast for some of you. A juice fast for that ass. CrossFit games. Dang, my lovies. Dang. I've always wanted to train for something like that. But good for you, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Dang. Dang, my lovies. Dang. Dang, my lovies. Okay. Should we do a few letters? What say you? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Screw it, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Dang. Dang, my lovies. Dang. Your sister friend did too much of a good job closing this last time. You did too much of a jealous and a proposal. Someone's jealous over a proposal. Someone could be proposing like actual proposal. Someone could be proposing a partnership, a business idea. Someone's jealous over a proposal. Dang my lovies, dang. Dang my lovies, dang. Dang my lovies, dang. Dang my lovies, dang. Something about hedonism, seeking pleasures, pleasurable experiences. I like that, my lovies. Experiences. Why I like that? Dang my lovies, dang. Dang my lovies, dang. Dang. The name's Zane. The name's Sadie. Dang my lovies, dang. Dang my lovies, dang. 015455. Dang my lovies, dang. Dang my lovies, dang. Dang. The VMAs. Mia. Something about Mia. Something about Mia Long. The VMAs. The VMAs still exist, my lovies. That's how out of touch I am with these things. I used to know. Getting to know you, my lovies. JMLA Jamal. I jail. CIA. The CIA. What's up, CIA? A. Something about Jugal. LLV. A villain. N. A CIA villain. Fin, the end, FIN, Phil, the name Philip, RLD, DRL, RDLs, VE, Valerian root, VEE, Veil, Veal, FDA, FD, federal agents, U, Fuddruckers, Fud, Fun, O, V, R, virtual reality. O, vroom, motorcycles. FEF. I'm getting FE as in iron as well. Iron levels for some of you. Checking your iron levels. Ah! That's how you feel. That's how you feel. 10:05, 6 energy, Gemini energy, the choice, the lovers, 1 energy, magician, more Gemini, 5 energy, Taurus energy, a belief system of people, the feds in some cases. Dill. All right. RDLs. So definitely work out. Good for you, my lovies. You're training. For some of you, you're going to get accepted to the CrossFit games. Shit, my lovies. I'm so excited for you. Can I go? Can I go, my lovies? We got Dom. The name Dom. Dominic, the Dominican. FD, federal. DF, divine feminine. Jamal wanted to come in first, so Jamal, come, my lovies. What do you want? Mall, the Mall of America for some of you, or a mall for some of you. FDIC, some type of store for some of you. You're gonna go shopping for some of you. We do villain. We have a villain. We can't deny that we have some type of a villain in a situation. Someone wants to be, Jamal is the villain. Jamal wants to be the villain, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Penicillin. Jamal has some type of an allergic reaction. I'm not surprised. DC. Washington, DC could be significant. DC Comics could be significant. Something about a CD as well. You know what I was getting? I was getting rap battles, and when people like, it's like, you know when 50 Cent, and this energy came in a few months ago, and it's coming back in, like when they live life of sin. When 50 Cent, you know, like when artists, like, they drop their albums on the same day, and it's like, how could you drop your album? But some artists are so smart and intellectually, like, advanced, so they look at it as a chance to, like, it's almost like, for example, like when Nas and Jay-Z, like, both of them, they weren't gonna necessarily, like, someone was going to outsell someone, but they were both going to benefit from this beef because they were both releasing on the same day. So it's like, it's like if you are a smart business person, you take this beef, and no, that's fucking imaginary. You take this beef and you use it to your advantage because you're like, okay, he's dropping on that day, I'm going to drop on that day too, or as well. And we can both benefit from this because, okay, it's almost like my reaction video. Someone's gonna make a reaction video to something. Everything is coming in for a reason. So it's like, for some of you, it's like you did a reaction video, or you're going to do a reaction video, or there's like a reaction when it comes to like a battle, or it's like CDs dropping on the same day. So now we both released on the same day. Now people want to know what you got to say about the beef. Do you get what I'm saying here? So, Spirit ain't playing here, my lovies. So for some of you, like someone was trying to be like a villain in a situation, when it comes to dropping a CD, but for some of you, someone could actually have a CD named Villain, like the title of a something is going to be Villain. Boom. Something about Liv is here. Lev. Something about Leviticus. Something about Fufu. For some of you, Fufu. A Nigerian. Something about something about a roofer. A roofer is involved. We got a roofer involved in a situation with a CDL. A roofer involved in a situation with a CDL who's a villain. We got Eve. Eve, we got fed. Eve needed to be fed. I'm getting Eve as like a dog. Or a dog. I'm seeing a Rottweiler. Something about Tyler. LUV, some type of a love. I don't know if it's love. The flu. I told you someone got sick. They got the flu. They call it the flu, but it's really their spiritual work backfiring. I told you someone got real sick. Someone got real sick after trying to do something, the flu, and they were disappointed because someone's anointed, someone's protected. They tried to, Jamal was a villain who has a CDL. I told you something about like 18-wheel. I was getting fright, like FREIGHT. So someone could also drive trucks, but they're also a roofer. This person is a crazy. They took some type of risk for a job. I was getting like someone being paid to travel from a distance. I met this man a few months ago at the gym, and he seemed super sketchy, but I know I'm protected, so I could talk to anybody for as long as Spirit needs, and then if Spirit doesn't need me to talk to them anymore, that's okay. So this man, he said he was just like in town. He's like, I work remote, but I'm just in town for like the weekend. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I could tell there was something off, but it's like, it's okay. Spirit wants us to interact anyway. Then that first day he saw me, like, I like to share this content. I really do. I love sharing this content. So the first day he saw me, we were talking. He's like, what do you do? Blah, 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 this and that. And I shared this content with him. The next day he saw me, he never talked to me again. Someone is anointed. Someone's protected. And something about Amalia. Malin en français. Malin en français. Someone thought like they were like slick. To be malin en français, it's like to be like slicked. They thought that they could like, again, this person thought like they could slick talk me. They thought that they could like, someone thought they could stalk you because it's coming in. They thought they could stalk me. They thought they could slick talk me. They thought this person thought like I don't know, he was going to pull a quick one on me. Yesterday in the preliminary, some bizarre thing came in. Someone was paid to travel from afar to have sex with you and get you pregnant for some of you, or you tried to do this, or for some of you tried to do this. For some of you, someone tried to pay someone to travel to have sex with someone and procreate in order to break their heart and leave them out. This was also part of a weird plan. Some people have too much time on their hands. Someone, it's like they have another job, but they were paid $5,000. Like, if you want to travel for a weekend, we'll pay play to pay. We'll pay your stay. We'll pay everything. All you have to do is do this risk. Take this risk. Someone said, yeah, I'll take the risk. And right away it caused a tower in their heart. in their heart. Someone's having heart issues as well. Right away, it caused a tower in their heart. This is what's coming in. Right away, it caused a tower in their heart. They could be having flu-like symptoms, but again, the flu, they don't know what it is. It's an energetic sickness. Mal. They were wrong. Malin. They tried to be slick. Malin. They tried to be... and Malene. Emily. Melanie. This is a gentleman watching this who tried to cause chaos and a blonde female involved in a situation, and they had to walk away. 8 of Cups energy. They had to walk away from this situation. The feds are watching as well. The feds are involved in a situation. The feds are slicker. It's like the feds... Line. A federal line. LD, Levian, a Levian. What's a Levian? A Revian, a Levian. Isn't that a vehicle? Someone rented a Levian or a Vevian, something like that. The mall. Mallory wants to come into. Mallory, double L. Mallory. Mallory is involved in a situation. Mallory. Fred wants to come out too. Fred. Mallory. They fear. They're fearing something. They have fear. They have fear. Me la robé, contra la pared. Some type of party, stealing something, but they have fear. They have fear. Mallory fears Fred, or feared Fred, or both of them are feared. A live-in. There's a live-in. A live-in involved in a situation. On the down low, DLLD. The live-in lied. Leah, AVC. Je vais faire un AVC. Je vais faire un AVC. En français, when you say you're going to have an AVC, that means you're going to have a heart attack. File. Some type of file. Someone filed. Mallory is filing something. Mallory filed. Mallory filed something. Mallory also fled. J.A. Javi, the name Javi. Javi. Mallory fled. Javi, live-in. Clue, Clover. Clover or clove. Clue to, there's a clue. Some type of clue. Fred feared that there would be a clue. O-V. V-O-O-V-V-O. Lovin'. You know how they put like McLovin? You remember, that's interesting. Something on someone's license. A fake license. You know how someone has like a fraudulent license, or someone got a fake license. You know how McLovin, you remember Superbad McLovin, and if you see his license, they didn't spell it McLovin. They spelled it like L-O-V-N or something like that, like, but it was also an anagram for something else. Lovin', some type of fake ID. They feared that there would be a clue. Fred. F-E, back to F-E. F-E can also be a place. Like I'm getting like, for example, CF, Central Falls. Something about Aveeno, baby formula. Y me la robé, LEDs contra la pared. Someone changed out their vehicle lights. Le pasé por el lado, pero yo la vi. Le dicen la mala, Mallory. Malori. That song is all about stealing. Me la robé. But in the party. Like doing something to someone in a party. Something about Bacardi. A 13-year-old at a party with a fake ID. Y me la robé. Contra la pared. Avi, Ava, Av. Avi, Javi though. AVI, Avril. April, Avril en français. April. In April or April, the name April. Y me la robé. Contra la pared. Avril en français, that's April. Je peux pas. ID. Fleas. Something about fleas. There are dogs involved in a situation. Y me la love. Lover. Love. Me pasó por el lado, pero yo la vi. Le diste la mala marorí. Flee. Love. Someone's running from love. April is running from love. New Jersey. New Jersey came in last night. New Jersey. Jen. The name Jen. And New Jersey. The name Jen. April loves Jen. April loved Jen. Past tense. April was a lover to Jen. Something about France. No wonders. France is here. Loved Jen. So Jen also loved something in April. But again, fear wants to come back in. Fear. Something about falafels. Fear. Fear as fuck. They feared this as F. A CV. Someone's resume. Mallow. Laura. Lauralee. LU or UL? Daphne. Daff. DARPA. Diary. ID. Earful. There was an earful of stuff. Farah. Faculty. OV. OD. Someone OD. Someone's fearing overdosing. All. They're fearing overdose. Dustin. Fall. Fear of falling. This fear of falling has been very present. MD, a doctor. A doctor. MOD, the manager on duty. DOM. OD. Liposuction. Le pousse. They're putting something. La pousse dans l'oreille. Someone's gonna put some type of an idea in someone's head. Le va mettre la pousse dans l'oreille. Someone's going to like Saint Laurent. Lawrence. Daff. A fad. Some type of a style. Fad. Fair. Far. Ear is here too. They're gonna someone's going to refer somebody. CV. Someone's going to like Missouri. Someone's going to refer someone. They're going to like tell somebody like, here, this is this person. I met this person here, there, here, and there. Some type of connection. Because someone loved something or someone. Le pasé por el lado, pero yo la vi. A coven. Someone belongs to a coven, that's why. A coven. A coven who lied. JD. LV. Liv. So about Liv Tyler. Avril. AV. Ave. Ave. I'm getting Ave Maria. Ave Maria. Maria's here. We got Saint Ave Maria. Ave Maria. I'm getting Saint Marie, though. The name Marie. But Maria, too. Someone's grandma who's a liar. Who is a liar. Ooh, I don't like it. It's all right. Who's a liar who lied. Someone's grandmama. EM. Emily, too. EM. EMC. EMR. A lifer, like someone's a lifer for something. You know when they say, like, I'm a lifer, like someone, a lifer of something, or someone, a lifer of being a liar. A lifer of being a liar, definitely. This grandmama. It's okay, my love. Jesus. Who's been part of a coven for decades, it looks like. Jed, a Jedi. Jed, the name Jed. Jude, the name Jude. Judith. They're all part of a coven, a lifer. LV. FD. Something's volatile, though. La Folie. They're crazy. This coven is nuts. The name Maria could be middle name, could be last name. This person is vile as well. They're vile. The word vile. This coven is vile. Some type of dove. Someone's going to die. I'm seeing like a dove being released at the funeral. They're going to have a funeral. There's going to be a lot of people there. I'm seeing a lot of people at a funeral, but they're all scared of this person. There's no love. This person lived loveless, but they're a liar. And Aria, the name Aria. LM. ML. Video music. VMAs. There they are. VMAs and Aria. But a liar again. VMAs, Aria. Some type of lair as well. Allure magazine. Some type of air. An air. Oh, on air. VMAs on air. Live from wherever. Something about the Aria is coming in. Someone's fell. Someone's gonna fall in love. Fell. For some reason I'm getting fall in love. Fall. Air. This is gonna happen. Something on air. Someone's gonna fall in love, but someone's scared. Here, this Adolfo energy. EN. The end. Denver. Someone's flying through Denver. Denver. We got Denver. We got Denver here. AI. Artificial intelligence. CO right here. Denver, Colorado, right there. COD, Jude. Jude is gonna fly through Jen. Spirit saying it's Jen. Jen, Denver, but Jen and Denver. Some type of Jedi, like someone likes the Jedi, the Return of the Jedi. Anyway, Jedi, Denver, CO. Vail is also here. Vail, Colorado. Someone's going to be spending time in Colorado. Vail, Colorado. Denver, Colorado. Someone full. The flights are going to be full. OFFO. Full FOOF. In the fall. In the autumn. Some type of riff as well. A rim. Some type of rim. Something about a rim job. Sexual favors. Virginia, VA. The name Virginia, F-E. F-E-O-O-F-O. Someone's going to offer to give someone a blowjob. Someone from Virginia or the name Virginia. Something about rim as in like rim, like basin, the rim, like mountains. Andover, Massachusetts. Andover. Okay, AK, an AK. Andover. Something about a Range Rover or Rover. Something about Vlad. Vlad is going to give some type of aid. Vlad or Vladimir is going to give aid. Someone wants to give aid. They want to give aid. Vlad wants to aid. Vlad wants to aid. But the CEO, someone's a CEO. Vlad wants to aid a CEO, but there's lies in this situation. But he's a liar too. This Vlad, Illinois, he's a liar too. This person's a liar. Vlad is a liar. Illinois could be significant for this. Illinois is here. So Vlad, liar, Illinois. MF, this mother effer, FM, FMLA, for some of you, FMLA, some FML, someone's on some type of family leave for some. Something about Eleanor, something about Eloise. Mel. Something about a full-time. The CEO, the president is full. The CEO is going to be full. So someone's going to try to make like some type of travel to go see a CEO. But this person, the CEO is not a stupid ass. Maine, M-E. What? There it is. The CEO is not stupid. VMFF, double F. A lot of FFFF. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. No, where am I going? A, B, C, D, E, F, 6. The CEO knows that this is a temptation. And someone's a mule in a situation. Something about mule. Mew. M-U. U-M-E. A speaker. The speed. Double V with Vlad. What's V? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. 22. Vlad could be 22, 24, 26. Those numbers could be significant. 22. This Vlad is, it's not going to work. This Vlad's not going to work. The CEO is going to be speaking somewhere. 666. There's curse work around this. Someone's going to come with some type of curse about Illinois. Or some type of weird ploy. FFF. Something about nefarious. This is going to be seen as nefarious. AD. AJ. Boom. That's it. Something about a DJ as well. Okay, that's it, my lovies. What say you? I say true. That's enough. We've been going for, oh my gosh, 02:20:2:44 was on the clock. Bombay coot. That's enough. That's enough with the fluff. GPS. Card. On someone's cards. LOD. A loaner. Loaned. VJ. A Don. Donde. Donald. A Don Juan. Boom. All right, my lovies, that was a lot. I hope you got whatever you need from there. There was a lot of information there to help your situations there, my lovies. I love you for sentimental reasons, and I hope that you believe me. I've given this my heart from the start. Never shall we part. Never shall we. 02:23:33. So fly. so fly. She got me lifted. Someone smokes a lot of weed. She got me lifted something higher than the ceiling. And ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. Sugar, how you get so fly, my lovies. Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly, my lovies. Sugar, how you get so fly, my lovies. Sugar, sugar. Enough. Enough with the fluff. Whatever that means to you, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Ana Gabriel is coming in. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. A white Mercedes, for some of you, loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. We're done. Love you and adore you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend. No, my lovies. No. They want to speak with you. No, we're done, my lovies. Your spirit friends and if you need some space, my lovies. If you need to save face, if you need to book a private read, my lovies, you can book in the description box below, my lovies. Thank you for your contributions, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, your super chats. Thank you for everything. Thank you for making it to this part of the video, because that means you've watched the whole darn thing. And I hope that you get what you need and leave what you don't. If you need a personal read, my lovies, a little bit more intimate, you can book with your sister friend. And until next time, I love you, my lovies. Stay love. Someone wants to stay. My lovies, are you having You're having separation anxiety, my lovies? Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friend. Someone wants you to stay, my lovies. In love always, and forever, homies. Peace.